back, everybody. This is Poopinhammer, and we are learning Minecraft with me and B-Dubs12 and his crazy head. So today is all about Redstone, and it's still going nuts. It's no idea where he is. So I'm going to show the basics of Redstone, and we're going to do auto harvesting for all of our crops over there in a little bit. But the first thing, just so I can show you some normal stuff, like just the signal strength and whatnot, I'm going to have to make a redstone lantern, which is a glowstone in the center with 4 pieces of a redstone around it in each of the cardinal directions. Glowstone is in the nether chest over here if you want to make one.
Glowstone, and what was the other component?
Redstone. Put redstone in the top, bottom, left, and right. Kind of make a cross with the glowstone in the middle. We just cleared out this birch tree shield we had. We had a nice little visit from someone. They decided to hear that trap chest noise. They hooked that up to a dispenser, and that's where this lava was coming in. And it finally went all the way down there. So we had a nice little sign saying, "You're being hunted. Good luck." I'm not sure what that actually means, but yeah. So we have one trap chest. Yeah. So it should be maybe a little interesting for a little while. We're going to be resetting the server soon, so all this will go away, but we're going to continue in the next one. Anyway, so back to the redstone. So basic thing you need to know about redstone: power source, switch, and it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 blocks before the signal runs out.
So this last one here is not getting hit yet.
Correct.
Okay.
To continue the signal strength, you need a repeater. And then it can go on for another 16 after that. Now, with repeaters, there's a little delay. It's a 2-tick delay. I think it's like a quarter of a second or something for every redstone tick. Now, there's other ways of moving redstone up and down vertically. There's the very simple, just making a staircase. You have like your little power supply in here, you run it all the way up. This is the simplest way to get redstone up to that spot. Now, another faster way is, take that off. Redstone torch. Let me put this on there just for demonstration purposes. So that only requires 2 torches to do the same thing as that. Now, if you notice, there's a very slight delay from when you hit the switch to when it goes on. To remedy that, take that off. If you put redstone here, how do I do this? Let me make a wall real quick.
Not sure I understand what just happened here.
Okay, what are you confused about?
Put the switch back there.
Okay, so an explanation of what's going on.
Yes.
Alright, so this redstone torch will power this block, which turns off that torch, which turns off that lantern. If you hit the switch, this torch is extinguished, which means this block is not powered, which means this torch returns to its natural state of on.
Which powers that brick?
Which powers the redstone lamp.
Which also powers this redstone.
Yeah, we can just get rid of that. That's more of a demonstration purpose.
Oh, okay.
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 There's a little trick with vertical redstone. If we do this and then that. Just knock that out. Jerk. I did not intend to do that. You just walked in front of me.
Yeah, I know, it's okay.
I can just put a torch here. So, with this setup, there's no delay. It's instantaneous. Now, even though this is kind of broken here, that's just like a redstone anomaly. You don't need this wall back here. So let me just take that down real quick. So it's half slabs going up. Now, the reason it has to be half slabs is because when you... let me just build that wall back up. Knock this out. If you try and put these like that...
You have to put them on the sides.
Well, I'm not sure this... I'm not sure this works at all. Try that. See, right here... Set it away. The redstone gets cut off by this block. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the redstone can't go into this block. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's putting blocks up the to do it vertically. Now, I prefer usually doing the torch because it's just easier just to stack straight up as opposed to going back and forth with half blocks. But again, there's no delay when you go back and forth. Again, though, but you are limited to the 16 block radius when you do it that way.
Hmm.
So, redstone torches, there's no limit to how high you can go up without a repeater. With the if you go back and forth with the half slabs, you can only go up 16. But again, there's no delay. So those are kind of like the basics. Let me get a piston real quick.
Is there a negative to having a lag by using repeaters or
well,
anything?
sometimes you don't want one. You need it to you want it to happen instantaneous.
Okay.
We got a little
If you can build it with a delay, can you always build it instantaneously too? Or are there situations where
sometimes
can't?
you're limited to space, like the space that you.
Sure.
Yeah.
To work within.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. The piston. So you see how I have this top. It looks like I'm just powering one of them, one piston.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually powers two of them because it gets a weak signal into this piston, the top one, which powers the bottom one.
Would a stack a third on top do the same?
Let's try. Wow, freak out right there.
And or is there a limit? How many of those you got?
So it will go up and down, but it won't go on the sides. Now I'm not sure why this happens because I thought it was the weak one in the center.
Can I have one?
Should have two in inventory. Yeah, but the weak signal will only go one block.
Hmm. That was not.
So that's.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Wait,
What do
put
you
them
want?
back here.
Doesn't go on the sides. There it is. I have a redstone world just that I have in creative so that I can just go in there and mess around. Because there's so many things you can do with it, and it's very tricky to kind of master. I've been playing for years, and I still don't totally understand it.
Fair enough.
So let's head over to our farm.
Kill some cows.
You can murder to your delight, sir. Just don't murder them. Alright, let's get some stuff together and we'll make this an automated farm. So here we have... Oh, that's wonderful. Eat right in my ear, right as I start. So here we have an automatic harvest carrot farm. Now we can, if we put a back on this, this will help things as well. Up. So what this farm will do is once these are all grown, you can come over to this button. This is the max length piston can push blocks. This dirt block will occupy the same go right above this redstone torch. It'll then go to these repeaters, go around, come back, delay it just enough so that other piston is retracted, and then it'll push it back to the same spot. Therefore, putting it right back to this position, and you can replant. So right now they're not fully grown, but just to demonstrate, push the piston, everything harvests, and it doesn't work. What did I do wrong?
Son of a...
There we go. Okay. So this last one can apparently not be tilled grass, tilled soil, because that does not transfer redstone signal. So to do it properly this time, boop, there it goes, pops it right back, and you can replant. Now, obviously, this would work best if you have a lot of bone meal, but you can probably set up this 3 or 4 deep with pistons on all these timers and have the same results. So let's set that up and show you that. Okay. So we now have 4 across. All of these will be irrigated by the water. And again, you need to have wood here, because once the wood, I'm going to knock this. That one would probably be the best one to take out, so you can see the connectivity. Okay, so the redstone, once all of these pistons come across, this one wood block will go over this redstone torch, therefore being powered. So that wood block will then power this piston, this redstone. So if anything goes there, it's going to power this. Any block.
It's repeater.
See, it goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out, it goes away. That way, if once this gets pushed, this will automatically return it back to its regular state, and then you replant. So we can hide this, we can cover it up, but so just basic redstone coming back here. Again, why is my sound so loud? Not sound. Music. Goodbye. Back to game. That's what happens when you switch back and forth on the snapshots. So over here, we just have a simple button. Activates these pistons right here. If you want to hit the button. Piston goes. Activates these. Those pistons push it back. This one can't be irrigated, so you just lose one piece of real estate by doing that. But yeah, you can set up tiers of these if you want to. You can set them up behind here. It's a pretty decent amount of farmland as well. So this is how you automate the planted ones. They have to replant every time. The melons are much, much easier. So we'll do those next. Okay, so we have made the simplest harvesting method to get melons. I don't have this covered right now. I just want to show you the very simple redstone. You got a pressure plate right here. Now a pressure plate, once you stand on it, if you want to demonstrate by standing on that, B-dubs. It will power this block, which powers the redstone underneath it, which powers all of these repeaters and all of these sticky pistons. So if I can jump off there real quick. The wonderful thing about melons is all of these stalks, you don't have to replant them. The reason I put wood around them is melons will only put a new melon stalks will only grow a new melon with a adjacent dirt block. So all of these only have one potential dirt block for the melon to go on, which conveniently have sticky pistons underneath them. So that one just popped up. Now, let's just fill this up real quick. Do the honors. Bump. There you go. Step off. Collect. Very, very simple. And we can probably build this up on the top so melons don't go flying off to the side. It's the same exact setup for a pumpkin farm, so we can probably line that on the other side. But those are two of the easiest ways to do automatic harvesting farms. There's other methods with waterfalls for these that you plant, but you have to go collect them anyway. So I always find the ones that automatically harvest and don't really collect the easiest, because you're going to have to walk over it anyway to replant. So, but that's my 2 cents. Yeah, I'm not sure if the next episode will be here or on the new server, but thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time.